Good morning. Welcome to our company, Eileen and Sophia. Thank you for coming today. Before we begin, let's quickly introduce yourself. My name is Ayla, and I am chair of selecting the most suitable candidates for our team.
And I am Montserrat, and the assistant manager here. I will be asking a few questions as well. We are looking to know you forward, so please try to be honest when you ask us the questions. Before we start, let me explain how will we manage this interview. As you can see, we have two candidates for this position. My colleague Ayla and I will be asking some questions. When it's your turn, one of us will say your name and we are going to start the interview.
Remember, during this interview, we will value all of your skills, so be honest and confident in yourself. If you have any questions about the process we're going to follow, please feel free to ask us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
begin,
speaking
begin with
begin
you,
with you,
Lizette.
Lisbeth.
It's a
It's a
pleasure.
pleasure.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Yeah.
let's
Let's
begin with
begin
you,
with you,
Lizette.
Lisbeth.
It's a
It's a
pleasure to
pleasure
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Before we
Before
move
we move
on to
on to
the
the
general
general.
questions, tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, thank you. The pleasure is mine. My name is Aileen Lizeth Becerril Blancas, and I'm truly grateful for this opportunity. Being part of this corporation will be perfect to employ my skills and contribute a lot with the team while I learn from them. Um, I like to interact and socialize with a variety of people, maybe because I'm a little bit extroverted person. And I think this is very important to build a good relationship with other team members. Respect is one of the most important varieties in my form of work, as well as empathy and tolerance. So I'm always eager to share new ideas and encourage my coworkers to do the same, always respecting them, of course. As a creative person, I constantly innovate and introduce new ideas, methods, and concepts to keep work more enjoyable, productive, and interesting.
Perfect. Let's
Perfect. Let's
start with
start
a
with
few
a few
questions.
questions.
Could you
Could you
please tell
please tell
us a
us
bit
a bit
about
about
yourself,
yourself,
your
your
professional
professional
journey so
journey
far?
so far?
Yeah, sure. I consider myself an extroverted, creative, and empathic person. I really enjoy socialize and interact with people, and I believe that building strong relationships is the gate for a productive and respectful work environment. Through my journey, I developed strong communication skills and deep respect for teamwork. I'm always eager to share and listen new ideas, and I love to innovate and find ways to make work more efficient and enjoyable. I see this opportunity as a perfect chance to contribute my skills and learn for others and grow but in the way professionally and personally.
Okay, I
Okay,
want
I
to
want
ask
to
you,
ask you,
how do
how
you
do you
handle
handle
stress
stress
and
and
pressure?
pressure?
Um, I try to stay calm and focused when I facing stress situations. I really break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and prioritize what needs to be done first. I also like to communicate openly with my team to make sure we're all in the same page. Personally, I think stress can be a motivator if we approach it with the right mindedness. I also try to take short breaks when it's necessary, stay organized always, and always remind myself of bigger goal, which is help me stay grounded and productive under pressure.
Okay,
Okay,
if one of
if one
your
of your
colleagues
colleagues
disagree,
disagree,
will your opinion change?
I always try to listen with an open mind. If a college disagree with me, I see it as an opportunity to learn or see things from another perspective. I believe collaboration and respectful dialogue lead to better results. If their opinion makes me more makes more sense or helps improve the project, of course, I will be open to change mine. The most important thing for me is what benefits the team and the final result, not just being right.
Okay,
Okay,
finally,
finally,
if your
if you're
project was chosen for the best in the company, what will be your next steps to ensure that it continues to be successful?
Okay, first I will celebrate and thank the team because I believe success is always a team effort. Then I will analyze what made the project successful, what worked well, and what could still be improved. And I make sure that gather feedback from the boot college and users to keep improving the project. I will also try to document the process so it can be repeated or skated. And the most importantly, I continue innovating and adapting so the project stays relevant and value over the time.
Okay, thank
okay,
you so
thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's my turn. Sophia, it's a pleasure to meet you. Before we move off on the general questions, tell us a little more about yourself, please.
Hello, good morning. My name is Sophia. Personally, I consider myself as introvert and empathic person. I was also enjoy helping others. Sometimes I working in a team can be difficult for me, but I try to contribute efficiently. One of my strongest skills is working with word and camera for project creation, and like listening to my coworkers and keeping everything organized.
Okay, that sounds good. So, do you remember a project where you did not take deliberate into account? And if you had done it at time, it could have been different?
Yes, I remember that I had a way to do it, but I had other projects, so I confused delivery date. When I released, it panicked a bit, but I did everything the night before. So I read all the statements that my boss wanted and did it that way.
Okay. How would you react if you had too many tasks to complete and your boss asked you to do one more?
I will probably talk with my boss and tell him about the projects that I'm working on. It finally, I will ask him for the priority of this task compared to the overall workload and if I had a deadline. If the task is urgent, I will ask my boss if we can take the other deliveries to have time to concentrate on the new project and start to doing. It is not urgent. It will explain that, but I need to fit into my existing workload to ensure that I can do all the time.
Okay, Sophie, that sounds interesting. So, what would you be your reaction if one of your colleagues was not agree with your opinion?
I accept the fact that not everyone will be agree with my opinion or have a good feedback. I will ask him or her where is the error, and if with that information, I will evaluate my perspective and I adjust my proposal if it's necessary.
Yeah, that's important. Especially when you are working in a team. I totally agree with you. Now, if you are faced with delivering several projects at the same time with tight deadlines, how would you organize your schedule to make sure everything is completed on time?
I will work my schedule so that I can afford it. If my schedule, I will put the time and the days that I'm going to develop each task. This will help me to give a quality time to every task and make sure that it will deliver a good product.
Okay, let's move on for the next and the last one. If your project were to be chosen as one of the best in the company, what would you be your next step to be developed further? And how could you ensure that it continues to work?
I will probably work so hard to make sure that it does a good job, and I want to make sure that it's profitable in time. I will innovate a lot of things that fit with the current skills to make sure that this project is sustainable for the future.
Wow, that's important. Maintaining balance is a key to ensure that a project continues to succeed. In this company, projects are the heart for success. So you have developed to us positive skills, and it will be a pleasure to having you. You really demonstrate and well organized and having a great schedule. So all that skills are really important for our company right now. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Please, I think you have the perfect skills for another profile, so we will be excited to hire you in the communicative area for our company. You are all that we need there. Congratulations, and girls, it will be a pleasure to have you for our company.
Thank you so much. I am very grateful for this opportunity.